It's the Vegas Garoppolos, man. Vegas Jimmy. It's kind of got a good ring to it. I can definitely see it. Look, hey, I mean, Vegas Jimmy, man. I can see it on the strip in a casino right now. Right? You go to the sports book.
He's going to be on a billboard. He's going to be on a big billboard driving into Vegas, man.
For how for how they treat Jimmy, man. I feel like you and I, we're going to go, we're going to play some bets, right? And on the ticket itself, it's going to have Jimmy's face on it.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong. And I'm going to throw this out here, man. Now that we're on the topic, I want to get your take. The Raiders have always been known as the rough team, right? The team that, doesn't care. They're cheaters. This goes back to the just win days. You know what I'm trying to say? So I ask you this, Goggin. We go off Derek Carr, who's, a family man, very, very, quiet, always says the right thing, to kind of Jimmy Garoppolo, he's going out with adult film stars, and he's all about the looks, and he's out here kind of with an edge and an attitude. And, I see them trying to kind of shift the culture a little bit if they do go in this direction. Am I leaning too much into this, or is there some truth to that?
You're right. You're talking about, look, the Raiders franchise. You're saying in Oakland they were known as a rougher. They just had that aura, right?
Absolutely, the Raiders have always had that stigma.
You're right, and then now they're in Vegas, right? And look, they tried that. They tried to glamorize themselves by getting Tom Brady a couple years back. That fell through because of Gruden and his rougher Oakland roots, right? Now you're saying, look, you got McDaniels. Yeah, look, that I get it. I think Vegas and Garoppolo, you're talking about maybe like Jimmy Glamoropolo. Is that a stretch?
Well, look, Doug, maybe the truth is Derek Carr is just too damn nice to lead a McDaniels team. You know what I mean? Like, let's be honest with ourselves. It didn't work, with McDaniels and Tebow. I guess you can say it worked somewhat because of Tebow magic, but it didn't really work, right? So then we go on and we move on to, Derek Carr. And Derek Carr is this nice guy, not really known for calling anybody out. And not saying Jimmy Garoppolo is either, but I'll tell you one thing, man. Jimmy Garoppolo is more like Tom Brady in attitude than he is Derek Carr, right? And he has that edge. He's going to demand that respect. You've never heard in the NFL players on the team of Jimmy Garoppolo talk about him in a negative way. They really don't. And there's a lot of opportunity too, right? Like when he's only throwing for 150 yards in a game, you'd think some receivers would speak up, but we never heard anything. And so there's something to that. And I think there might be a little bit more of just switching QBs for a slight upgrade.